Hey guys! Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host from Pet Powerhouse, and boy, do we have a show for you today. If you're obsessed with pets like I am, whether you're a dog lover, a cat cuddler, or you've got a pet pig named Winston, today's video is gonna blow your mind. We're diving into 5 of the wildest, most surprising facts about pets in the US, and I guarantee you'll be shocked by at least one of them. We're talking about things that will make you look at your furry, scaly, or feathered friend a little differently, I promise. These aren't your grandma's pet facts, unless your grandma is super hip and already knows that, like, some states have more pets than actual children. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a little wild, and you might just learn something that'll make you the star of your next trivia night. So, grab your own pet for moral support, or just grab a snack. I won't judge because we're about to unleash some serious knowledge. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash it, gently tap it, whatever your style is, and let's jump in. This is gonna be good, I can feel it in my whiskers. Wait, I don't have whiskers. Or do I? Let's not get sidetracked. Let's go! Alright, first up, and this one really got me, folks. You might think your neighborhood is packed with pooches, or that every other house has a cat lounging in the window. And you're probably right. But get this, in some parts of this great nation, it's not just an impression, it's a statistical stampede. We're talking about states like Idaho and Montana, beautiful places, right? Big sky, mountains, and apparently a whole lot of pets. So many, in fact, that there are actually more pets than kids. Yes, you heard that correctly. More wagging tails than tiny human feet pitter-pattering around? Can you even imagine? It's like every family gets a pet starter pack when they move in. Now, this isn't just some wild guess from a guy who saw a lot of golden retrievers on vacation. Oh no, this is according to the American Veterinary Medical Association, the AVMA. So these are the real deal stats, folks. The pet ownership per capita in some of these areas is so incredibly high that the entire vet industry is basically booming just to keep up with all the checkups, the vaccinations, the my dog ate my homework, and also this sock emergencies. Think about it. More furry patients than, well, you know, it's a good time to be a vet in Montana, I tell ya. Imagine living in a town where the barks might just outnumber the baby talk. The local park probably has more doggy playdates than parent-toddler groups. And forget school bake sales, it's probably all about the gourmet dog biscuit fundraisers. This high pet ownership per capita means these communities are super pet-centric. It's a pet paradise, a furry utopia. I'm picturing mailmen who know every dog by name and carry a mountain of treats. Okay, so we've established there are a lot of pets, but what are we doing with all these pets? Well, apparently we're spoiling them rotten. And I mean rotten in the best possible way. Get ready for this number, folks, because it's a doozy. In 2022 alone, Americans spent over $136 billion on their pets. Yes, you heard that right. Billion, with a B. Not million, billion. That's more than the GDP of some small countries. I had to double-check that number because I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. It's like every pet out there has a tiny gold-plated food bowl, or maybe a diamond-studded collar. So where is all this moolah going? Well, it's everything you can imagine and then some. We're talking premium pet food. You know, the kind with salmon and sweet potatoes that sounds better than my own dinner sometimes. Then there are the toys. Oh, the toys. Squeaky ones, chewy ones, puzzle feeders that are probably harder than my Sunday crossword. And grooming. We can't have fluffy-looking scruffy, can we? So, spa days for pets, blueberry facials, paw decures, it's a whole industry. And don't even get me started on luxury pet beds that look comfier than most human mattresses. Some pets are living a better life than I am, I swear. This spending, this dedication, it's truly outrageous in the most wonderful way. It shows how much these animals mean to us, that they're not just pets, they're family. Chapter 3. The Reign of Meow, Cats Rule the Roost. Alright, dog lovers, brace yourselves for this next one. You might think canines are king, with all their fetching and tail-wagging enthusiasm. But when it comes to sheer numbers in US households, there's another furry friend quietly and perhaps smugly sitting on the throne. That's right, folks. Despite all the attention dogs get, there are actually more pet cats than pet dogs in the United States. I know, some of you are probably gasping right now. But Jimmy, you're saying I see dogs everywhere. And you do. But here's the kicker. The reason for this feline statistical superiority often comes down to a simple fact. Cat owners are more likely to have multiple cats. It's like cats are potato chips. You can't have just one. Dog owners might have 1 or 2 big, lovable goofballs, but cat people? They're out here curating entire clouders, entire communities of cats in their living rooms. 1 cat is company, 2 is a party, and 3, well, 3 is just Tuesday for a dedicated cat enthusiast. So while individual dog ownership is high, the multi-cat household phenomenon tips the scales in favor of our purring overlords. Now here's the twist, and it's classic cat. Despite their reputation for being fiercely independent, aloof, maybe even a little bit judgy, okay, a lot judgy sometimes, studies have shown something fascinating. Cats can actually recognize their own name. And not only that, they can often recognize their owner's voice from a crowd of other voices. So, all those times you've called Fluffy, "Here, kitty, kitty," and gotten nothing but a slow blink or a dismissive tail flick, they heard you. They just don't always care to respond. Chapter 4. Dr. Doggo, Sniffing Out Sickness. Okay, this next fact isn't just surprising, it's genuinely incredible. And it showcases the amazing abilities of our canine companions. We know dogs have incredible noses. They can find a dropped piece of cheese from 3 rooms away. It's like a superpower. But what if I told you that some dogs are trained to use that super sniffer to detect serious human diseases, sometimes even before traditional medical tests can? Yes, folks, we're talking about medical detection dogs, and they are bona fide heroes with wet noses. These aren't just any good boys and girls, they're lifesavers. These specially trained dogs can detect various forms of cancer, including lung, breast, and prostate cancer, with an astonishing accuracy rate, often upwards of 90%. But it doesn't stop there. They can sniff out oncoming diabetic crashes by detecting changes in their owner's scent, giving them precious time to take action. And get this, during the recent pandemic, some dogs were even trained to detect COVID-19 in humans, sometimes faster and less invasively than other tests. It's like having a furry, 4-legged diagnostic tool that also gives great cuddles. The science behind it is just fascinating, so how do they do it? Well, a dog's sense of smell is estimated to be anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 times stronger than ours. Some say even more, like 40 times stronger in terms of the brain power dedicated to it. They have up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses, compared to our measly 6 million. This means they can detect tiny traces of volatile organic compounds, VOCs, that are released by diseased cells or by changes in body chemistry. Things we would never ever notice are like a giant neon sign to them. Researchers are truly only just scratching the surface of what these amazing animals can do for human health. You might even start seeing these talented pups in more public places. For instance, in some airports, they're not just using dogs to sniff out drugs or explosives anymore. They're trialing health-sniffing canines to help screen passengers for certain infectious diseases. Chapter 5. Furry Feelings When Our Pets Get Anxious. Now, we've talked a lot about the amazing things pets do and how much we spend on them. But this last fact is a really important one, and it touches on something a bit more serious: our pets' mental health. Just like us humans, our furry companions can suffer from anxiety. It's true, they can experience separation anxiety when we leave, get super stressed out by loud noises like fireworks or thunderstorms, and some can even show signs of depression. It's not just bad behavior. Often, there's a real emotional struggle going on for our little buddies. This became especially clear post-pandemic. Think about it. For months, even years, many of us were home all the time. Our pets got used to having us around 24/7, constant cuddles, endless playtime, always a warm lap available. Then, suddenly, people started going back to the office, back to school, back to their old routines. And for many pets, this was a huge, jarring change. Vets actually reported a significant spike, around a 30% increase, in behavioral consults because pets just weren't adjusting well to their owners being gone again. They missed us, and it manifested as anxiety. The good news is, just as awareness of human mental health has grown, so has our understanding of pet anxiety. And with that understanding comes solutions. There are now so many products and strategies designed to help our anxious animals feel more secure and calm. You've probably seen calming beds, those super plush donut-shaped beds that make pets feel snuggled and safe. There are white noise machines to help drown out scary sounds, pheromone diffusers that mimic calming animal scents, and even pet therapy or behavioral training subscriptions to help address the root causes of their anxiety. There you have it, 5 crazy, heartwarming, and just plain weird pet facts from across the US. I told you some of them would blow your mind, right? From states with more pets than people to cats secretly understanding everything we say, it's a wild world out there in the animal kingdom, even in our own homes. Let me know in the comments. Which one surprised you the most? Was it the billions we spend or the disease-sniffing doggos? I really want to hear what you guys think. And if you made it this far, first off, you're a legend. And second, go give your pet a treat for me. They deserve it just for being awesome and for putting up with us. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button for more fun pet-filled content every week. We've got so much more to share, you won't want to miss it. Like this video if you learned something new or just love pets as much as I do. It really helps the channel out more than you know. And hey, don't forget to check out floofriend.store for those exclusive offers we mentioned, especially those calming beds and slow feeders. Thanks for hanging out with us today at Pet Powerhouse. Catch you in the next one. Bye, everybody.